Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Ignotus. In this screencast, I'm going to briefly go over my work experience as seen on my LinkedIn page, which is also linked on the About page of my website for easy access, and that is where you can connect with me. So here's my page, and if you scroll down, you can see that my current role is with the Rutgers University Foundation, where I'm a development assistant. I've been there for almost 2 years, and I've actually learned a lot about data visualization tools and databases while I was there, which is part of what made me so interested in the MI program. Prior to this, I worked at the New Jersey League of Conservation Voters, which is a nonprofit focusing on environmental advocacy and policy from Hamilton, New Jersey. You can see I started out as their HR, communications, and social media intern down here. And then you can see that I eventually became their fundraising events and operations intern. It's kind of funny because once my first internship was over, they asked me to stay on because they needed a fundraising events and operations intern. And I kind of said, oh, I don't really have anything else going on. I'll just do this for a semester to add it to my resume. And then I started talking to people about why they gave to the organization, what they were passionate about, and it made me want to learn more about this field, so much so that I actually stayed on for a month after I graduated as a contract employee just to help finish up some of the tasks from their annual gala and prepare for some upcoming political action committee events while they were waiting for their next intern to start. Before that, I worked at in a few different roles at Easter Seals New Jersey, which is a nonprofit focusing on supporting individuals with disabilities. I started as an intern there, and then I stayed on as a coordinator for several months while I was interning at New Jersey LCV. I also did CPR and first aid training for their employees part-time up until I graduated. I received some exposure to human resource management or HRM databases and learning management systems while I was there. So it has been fun to reflect back on that experience based on what I learned in this course. And prior to that, I did some work in customer service, and I was a training internship or a training intern for my former college newspaper. So that's just a brief overview of my past work experience. Thank you all so much for listening.